Hi, welcome to another Dutch oven video. It's a beautiful fall day here today in western North Carolina, which can only mean one thing: apple season. I'd be completely remiss if I didn't do something with apples in a Dutch oven. So today I'm going to make for you a spiced whiskey apple dump cake complete with whiskey whipped cream. I hope you enjoy it. For today's recipe, we're going to need some sugar. I like the turbinado kind. Also going to need some grade A maple syrup, not that pancake junk. Going to need 5 medium to large apples, powdered clove, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, and then real whiskey. Notice there's no E in this whiskey. That's how you know it's real. It's real. Start by coring your apple. I got this nifty little device from a kitchen outlet. Make sure you thoroughly peel the apples. You're not going to want any of that skin in your Dutch oven. And then cut the apples into bite-sized chunks. When you're through cutting them into chunks, set it off to the side and get your saucepan. Add to that 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of maple syrup, and half a cup of whiskey. I'm not real big on measuring out spices, so just put in a good sprinkle of your spices. And it's also a little too sweet, so I'm thinking some lime juice will be appropriate. Now, over a low heat, start stirring this until it starts to dissolve the sugar. When it looks like this, it's time to take it off the heat. Keep stirring it though, you don't want it to scorch. When it looks like this, it's a good time to add your apples. Now the idea here is not to cook the apples. We're going to let the Dutch oven do that. But just make sure you stir them up and coat those apples really good with that tasty goodness. Now would also be a good time to go ahead and start your coals. We're going to use a little extra bottom heat on this one today. So for a 12-inch Dutch oven, we're going to need about 25 coals, 10 on the bottom. My friend and colleague, 1960 hiker dude, said in a video that apples stripped out the bottom of his Dutch oven seasoning. I'm not taking any chances. His advice was to go ahead and line the pan, and that's exactly what I did. Now put the apples in the pan. And make sure you scrape out all that tasty goodness. You don't want to waste any of that. Get your cake mix and sprinkle it on top. Spread it out as evenly as you can. Even if you have to use a spoon. Now I've got a whole stick of butter here that I've cut into pats. Put it on top of the cake mix. Now we're going to cover it and put the additional coals on there, about 15. Spread them out so you don't get any hot spots. We're not going to touch this for about 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes. Let's go give it a look. Here we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Bubble bubble. Here's the finished product. I let it go for about another 30 minutes. Now we're going to make the whipped cream. Notice there's no E in that whiskey. Still, I'm going to need 2 cups of heavy cream and about a complete tablespoon of whiskey. Start it whisking. You're going to need to let that go on about a medium-high speed. When it starts to peak up, like whipped cream does, that's when you're going to add about 6 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So there you have it. spiced whiskey apple dump cake with whiskey whipped cream. Sure is delicious. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, please feel free to comment, and please follow me. I'll let you know whenever I make any of these new videos. So listen, y'all, get to cooking. See you next time. Bye.